everybody there getting together, signing the pledge, taking a petition and a pledge to fight terror unitedly. Let's now go across to Imran Qureshi, who's standing by in Bangalore. He's got lots of people with him. Imran, we saw how in Mumbai people are getting together to unitedly declare war on terror. Bangalore too witnessed a terror attack very recently. What's the mood like amongst the people that you have with you?
Rahul, the mood is actually, the response has been extraordinarily good. There are lots of students, people who have just walked in. There are lots of people who have called up and said they have caught up in traffic jams and they have not been able to join us for this pledge. Rahul?
All right, Imran, I know that all of you are also wanting to take that pledge together, the pledge to fight terror unitedly. So I guess this is when you can all go on and do it.
Yeah, absolutely. We can go start that pledge now. We, the people of India, declare war on terror. We face the greatest threat as a nation to fight against those who kill the innocent, support and ensure our safety, corruption and incompetence that endanger our security, defeat the enemy by having zero tolerance of terror, eliminate the forces which propagate hate, be united resolve till victory is ours.
Imran, be united in our resolve till victory is ours, indeed, but what are the suggestions that these people really have? What do they feel India needs to do to win this war against terror?
Just one second, I'll just ask them. What do you think India should do to face this threat of terror?
Well, today Indian youth need to be wake up and up and ready to challenge the enemy which is coming, the foreign enemy which is coming into the India in the daylight and trying to kill people, and they are killing people. Today it's Indian youth who need to get up and face the challenge. And one more message, that today we need to realize whom we are voting for. We are voting for netas who are hiding in the when these kind of attacks are happening up, or they are coming up and saving us or something of that sort. So today we need to realize whom do we vote for, and then we need to realize today that we need to be alert. We need to be alert 24/7, and then face this challenge.
How do you think we should? What kind of a political leader do you think we should vote for?
First of all, I would like to our political leaders are totally incompetent and they are uninspiring. And first of all, and they should stop all this game of paper politics, which is it's high time now. And we need people. We don't need paper politics at all. We need action, and we request for action, and we want action. Seek and destroy these terrorist groups, whoever are hiding out in Pakistan or Afghanistan. I mean, they're asking for they're asking for proof. Now, what kind of proof they need? If you ask a kid over the road, they will tell where the terrorist is. Even the small kid on the road knows where the terrorists are, and we are asking for proof. So I would say just go in there and with all the rules and regulations what they have to follow, and then just seek and destroy these terrorist groups wherever they are established in their hideouts. And that's thank you.
You are talking of a hot pursuit.
Yes, sir. A hot pursuit.
Yeah.